Hey game makers, I just want to make this one quick video. I know I haven't made videos in years, but I have been working on Let's Learn GameMaker Studio. That's partly the reason, also being full-time employed. But I just want to make this one quick video to showcase a game that just came out a little while ago called Monolith by Team D13. And yeah, I've been addicted to it all weekend. It's like the Binding of Isaac or any kind of roguelite game, if you want to use that term, mixed with a shooter or shmup or bullet hell. So I'm just going to show the game and you can kind of get a sense for it on your own. Okay, so this is the game Monolith, and I'm just going to turn it down on my headphones. Yeah, this is the game Monolith. It came out recently by Team D13, and I'm going to use a controller for it. You can use a mouse and keyboard as well. A lot of good options here. You can kind of check them out for yourself. I'll just go back. Audio, the different controls, and yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to reset my progress because I don't want to, but the handy thing is there's kind of like a hub world, this area. If I go back out the door, it starts the game over again anyway. So this is what it would be like the first time you play. You know, moving around with the control stick or arrow keys and then look around with mouse. That's how you shoot. So yeah, so that room teaches you how to move. This one teaches you how to shoot. You gotta break barriers to move on. This one teaches you how to dash to get around enemies and through like water and air. You can bring up a map. And you gotta blow up these containers to progress in the game, and you can select a room in the map screen to teleport from anywhere, so I can pick a spot on the map and teleport there, which is a nice handy way to get through things quickly. And then you can bomb, and that gets rid of all of the bullets on the screen and damages enemies and disorients them or freezes them, or depending on what kind of bomb you have. Normally this wouldn't appear until your first playthrough is done. You would just jump through to this room, and then you go down the monolith or up the monolith or whatever. I guess down, deeper, and there you go. So you get these little rooms, kind of like Binding of Isaac or whatever, and that's it. Go around killing enemies, getting currency, and finding weapon upgrades and whatnot. These spikes hurt. So it starts off fairly simple, not a lot of enemies on the screen, not a lot of bullets. And as you progress through each kind of like area, there will be a boss at the end. Some of them have, some places have mini bosses like this, and they'll usually have a, oh shoot, there's a lot of guys coming out, have some kind of drop once they die. So this one gives me a heart back, which if I didn't lose any it would have sucked, but I also get the currency, which is fine. There are stores, which I don't think I have enough for anything except for extra bombs right now. Can't really shoot the store owner, unfortunately. But I'm going to leave the store and get more money. The money also seems to carry over for each playthrough, and when you're in the hub world you can buy upgrades. There is a vault here, which I need to get a golden key to open, which will be somewhere on the map, whether that comes from a special room or a special drop or whatever. So here's the boss room. If I blow this up, I'll start the boss battle. If there are other, I guess, monoliths or towers or whatever, these pillars to destroy, there'd be a number here, and I'd have to go and find them and destroy them before I could fight the boss. I like that everything in this game is very well telegraphed. That's nice. Okay, so if you go near one of these items, it tells you what it is. This increases max ammo slightly, which I don't have anything but my regular gun. Shown at the top left, there's an infinity symbol, I have infinite bullets, but if I get a weapon, like this is what a weapon looks like, and it'll have a shot style and then a bunch of effects. So this is revolver style, which means I'll shoot off up to like 6 shots or however many, and then I have to reload. But this will also freeze enemies, which slows them, and it's consecrated, so it does extra damage to the undead, or in this case, versus ghosts. Which I could buy if I had enough money, which I don't. I can recover 1 heart or 3 hearts with a slight discount. Just the 1 heart is fine. That's all I have money for anyway. These guys only shoot 1 shot at, and then the jellies come out of them. So I pretty much just want to beat 1 area to show you what it's like. So in these rooms, you dock your ship, and then you get to pick 1 of 3 upgrades. Similar to Downwell, actually, if you've played that, another great GameMaker Studio game. So I can use Fortune, which is better and more frequent item drops. Focus prolongs my iframes, the invulnerability between hits. Or Plating, which increases my max hit points. I'm just going to go with Focus so I get more iframes. This room is a dead end, it looks like. Which means I'm only going to get money here. Tight spot for these turrets. So yeah, if I didn't want to run all the way back, I could just teleport. Which, there is a demo, if you check out Monolith's website by Team D13. You can check out the demo. The teleporting is not in the demo, from what I know. This is an item thing. I don't really know what they're called. You blow it up, you get up to 3 items. So I could get the vault key or a weapon. And it's charge style. I'm not a fan of charge style. I'm a really big fan of the Vulcan style. This will also home in on enemies and destroy machines more. So yes, and then this cool effect. So now you see at the top left here my 2 bombs, and I have 525 ammo. So you can't just like constantly spam your weapon, and shots will really count. You don't want to miss. And I can increase my max ammo. That's pretty much it. I didn't pick up the key, so it looks like we're just taking on the boss. And the boss will be randomized, so in this case it's the Forgotten Ringleader, I think is what it said. And that's a crazy attack that he's doing. And his health bar is there at the top. The orange is the part of damage so far, and if I stop shooting, the orange bar will catch up to the red bar. Kind of like fighting games or any kind of bar, experience bar nowadays. This attack's the hardest to get the shots through, but I did it! Then every time you beat a boss, you recover 20% of your ammo, you recover 1 heart, and you recover a bomb up to 6. And then you go through, and you descend further. You can't move around when that's happening. And there you go. And if I die, let's just... Oh, I forgot! I increased my invulnerability or invincibility frame, so this will take a while. The cool thing is as I get more and more damage, the heart at the top of the screen flashes more, and the UI actually starts to like flicker and become more red. And a really nice, kind of like monochromatic yellow, pale yellow kind of look when you die. And then you get this screen that tells you how you died, well, how many rooms you went through, how many enemies you killed, what's your score. And then what killed you, which was a Seeker. And then if you beat your high score, your other ship will show up, like your ghost ship, and say that that was your previous score and now you have a new high score. This was obviously not a new high score for me. And then if this is your first time playing, you'll enter this hub world for the first time and meet this cat character, and you can talk, get advice, tell you what killed you, and poorly tell you how to avoid it. Like, Flying Rhombus, what? Oh, a Seeker? They're part of a strange aggressive breed. No concept of personal space. You know, just some information, sometimes some little hints. And then Gossip is nice, just little tips about the game sometimes. Going beyond the 3rd floor, bring me back some pics. Okay, yeah, because I've been to the 3rd floor. And then Shop. This is where all the money you've accumulated, you can buy permanent upgrades. This sword is a melee weapon. I don't really know what it does. I haven't purchased it yet. You can do more weapon damage to the undead, to constructs. This one is mechanical. This is freeze bomb, time bombs, and second wind, which would be nice, but I have not purchased it yet. And then you get furnishing for your place for some reason to make it feel like you have a sense of accomplishment. So anyway, it's actually a really fun game. It gets more and more intense as you get down in levels. Definitely a lot harder if you've played Binding of Isaac, or even Downwell, or any kind of shmup bullet hell. And it's on Steam. I don't know if you can buy it through anything else. You can check out their itch.io or their website. And yeah, purchase it. It's not terribly expensive. It's under $10 either US or Canadian. I'm not really sure of other countries, but I think it's the right price point for this level of polish and whatnot. So if it's something that interests you, pick it up. Sorry this video went a little longer than I wanted it to, but yeah, I really like Monolith, and I'm not sponsored, that's what I've been doing all weekend. So yeah, don't stop making games.